Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Chazal's Insights into Dreams. Daf Vav, Amid Aleph, Amid Bet, and Daf Yomi Berachot talks about the dreams. If you see this, you see an elephant in your dream, you see this in a dream, that in a dream, that in a dream. So many different things that see about dreams. And I think there's a fascinating point here. We mentioned yesterday, Sigmund Freud spent so much time, books and ink on the topic of dreams and dream interpretation analysis. So I'd like to take this a step further. Chazal, I think, see dreams in several ways, multifaceted ways, certainly different than the psychologists do. And while psychologists see one aspect of the dreams, they see the psychological insight or a person's thoughts in the day come out at night. Chazal also see, of course, a message that God might be sending to people as well. Paro is a famous one, the butler is a famous one, and the baker and Yosef's stories. So you have the duality over here of dreams, where some are just purely psychological and some are almost bordering on the prophetic. And you have both aspects where we believe in Jews, Hashem is involved in our lives. The more we're involved in Hashem, then the more He's involved in our lives. Many of the Rishonim held that the Hashgacha very much is dependent. Our connection to Hashem, that's His connection to us. And then once He has a connection to us, He might send a message to someone in a certain kind of way in a dream. But that's, of course, the chiddush of a believing Jew. From the psychological angle, the point that we mentioned yesterday, I just want to elaborate a bit on. It is amazing how Chazal saw that the dreams are very much affected by our thoughts of the day. In addition to the divine aspect, the psychological aspect is fascinating because the idea of conscious activity and mental activity, it was synonymous, where when a person is not thinking, the brain is at rest. And of course, we know that's totally not true. When a person is not thinking, he's not awake, the conscious activity is gone. In no way is the brain at rest. There is so much going on. The brain is thinking about things during the day. The brain is sort of in a reset mode. People sometimes will go to sleep at night studying a test. It's not totally clear. They'll wake up in the morning and things are clearer. What's going on? The brain mental activity is going on even when the conscious activity is not. And the fact that Chazal already had this thousands of years ago is just incredible. So in summary, there's two aspects to dreams. We have the divine and the psychological. And Baruch Hashem, it's amazing to see Chazal. We're so ahead of the game, not surprising at all. We have a Masorah from Hashem 3,300 years ago. Shalom.